Evening, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live this evening from my craft studio in Wasaga Beach, Ontario, Canada. I'd like to welcome you and hope that you are going to craft along with me at Connie's Craft Along. Of course, if you haven't cut your pieces or if you're doing six other things while you're sort of watching this in the background, that's all good too. You can always come back and craft later. You can craft anytime, right? Crafting is always good. It's always the right time for crafting. So uh, if you can join me now, that's great. And if you do it later, that's awesome too. But whenever you do it, say hello. And if you actually make one of the cards that I'm going to share with you this evening, post a picture in the comments. I'd love to see what you've created, what products you had in your stash that you used, and it all inspires the rest of us. So we all love to see what everyone else has come up with. Okay, let me just see if I can find us here before we get started. And I hope that you have had a great day. It was a good day here. It was mild today, but apparently it's supposed to be cold again tomorrow. Mother Nature is just not. She is not moving. It's supposed to be below freezing again for I think pretty much all of next week. And I think there's some of that snow flurry stuff in the forecast too. So hopefully the storms are done. We still have a wind warning here, but not like some areas of the United States. I know they've had some tornadoes and some awful damage. So wherever you are, I hope that you're safe. I hope that you're warm. I hope that your power is on. Had a lot of places without power for a lot of days. So not fun. We get used to our creature comforts, don't we? Okay, let's head down to the crafting area, shall we? Oh, look, we got light in the picture there. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so this evening hello Nancy. Welcome. I'm so glad you could join me tonight. We have a fun fold card. An easy one to put together, but it is a fun fold nonetheless. So this is my sample. This is the inspiration for tonight. This is the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. It came out, I'm going to say a year ago, in the last annual catalog, but it is still available and it is in the new upcoming annual catalog. So we will have this beautiful paper for another year. So good time to play with it right now. Hello, Bev. Welcome. Is curling season finished? Curling season's finished, or it's still curling season, but Ian's curling, and that's why you guys aren't having dinner, because I know this is usually your dinner time. But whatever it is, I'm glad that you're here. Okay, so happy birthday, and flip up and open. So look at that. A little bit fancy, just a little extra flap to make things interesting. So here's what you need to make that card. Standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Curling is done. Okay, so then you two are probably hoping for spring. Blue Mountain has struggled. They are still not open. I haven't heard if they're actually going to open tomorrow or not, but they may. But I think they're probably going to be down just to weekends and stuff. Kind of a crashing halt to the ski season with that storm last week. Anyway, standard card base. And then another piece of cardstock, 5.5 by, I think it's 3.25. Yes, 3.25. And this one is scored at 3/4 of an inch. Okay. And we have a piece of basic white cardstock that is 5.25 by 4. We have another piece of basic white that is 3.25 by 1.25. And we have some designer series paper, 5.25 by 4. So same size as your white, at least in theory. And then another piece that is 3, what would this be? 4.5, I think. Yes, 4.5 by 3. And then one more piece that is 3/4 tall and 4 inches wide. That's for the inside, in case you were wondering where that was because you missed it. It's right in there for little extra decor inside. Little sneaky peek of decor. Okay, so I think you have probably seen that this is not going to be terribly difficult to put together. Couple little things that you do want to know. So let's get this folded and burnished. There we go. Sorry, ladies, I'm having a bit of a moment. My goodness, all of a sudden I'm very warm here. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this back and burnish this. You always want to fold the mountain. So this was the mountain, and you want to fold the mountain together. Okay, not the end of the world if you don't. That's just the natural way the fibers break when you score a piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to put my sentiment on here, and I pulled out many things because I was I was not doing well making a decision, but I think I'm going to do happy anniversary because that will fit on there quite nicely. So let me just get that onto a block. Hey, Donna, welcome. Okay. So the goal here is to get this straight. And then I think I'm going to use boho blue. This is boho blue. Everybody, let's just have a little sad sigh. Aww. Boho blue is one of the in colors from 2023 to 2025, and it will be retiring very soon. Hello, Kathy. In fact, the cardstock has sold out, so there is no more cardstock. I didn't check the ink. You may still be able to get the ink, but if you don't own the ink and you can't get the cardstock, you may not want to make that purchase. But if you had it and you love it, hey, Sil, welcome. Then you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna bring in the foam pad here. Gosh, this is a good night. Look at the gang is all here. Love having everybody along. Hey. Right about there. There we go. This, in case you were wondering, is the Layers of Beauty stamp set. And it is carrying over into the new catalog as well. So you will still be able to get that one if you don't own it. Beautiful flowers, and there's masks for these. I think didn't we do some, we did some masks and some sponging not that long ago probably on Craft Spot. Because I would not have thought that everybody had these masks and could do that at Connie's Craft Along, but okay. So we are going to put this piece down first inside our card base. So I'm going to put adhesive on the outside, the fold over, because it's going to go like this. Okay. So I'm going to put adhesive on here. And going to make sure I have it well stickied, and then I'm going to come in so that this fold is just a smidge above the top of the card base. Okay, and I'm going to kind of center it as best I can. Okay, so I don't know whether you'll be able to see or not. You can see, can you kind of see that? Oh, come on, baby. The crease is just above the top of the the card base. And the reason I do that is so that it will go over the top, as opposed to really scrunching down. So, okay, and then we're going to take our basic white piece, put this strip of designer series paper inside. I'm going to put this one right at the bottom, the same as I did on that other card. You can put it up a little bit higher if you choose, or wherever you want it. You could put it at the top too. Do I want it at the top? That might be kind of interesting. I kind of like that actually. Oh gosh, I should not, make all these suggestions because then I question what to do. This looks nice too, though. Maybe we'll just stick with that. Then I don't have to decide whether I should change it up or not. So you want to put this piece of basic white down after you attach this, because this is going to cover this this seam so that you don't notice it. And you know what? There's just the smallest amount of white cardstock there, but when I put it down on the blue paper, you can see it. And it will drive me round the bend. So we'll get rid of it. There we go. It's all gone now. Just going to center that and put it down. Okay, and then on the front, we have this piece of designer series paper. This is the Countryside Inn designer series paper that we have had, we've had for a while now. And it's all the blues, the boho blue, night of navy, misty moonlight. There's the back of that piece and the back of that piece. So there was lots, the whole package is all different blues and white, and it was lovely and it was very popular, but it too is on the last chance list. So it will be retiring when it runs out, which I suppose I understand. It's time for a change. We've had it for quite a while, but it's so pretty. Okay, I think I am going to put this onto here. Oh, no, I'm not, because I'm thinking, so in case I need to trim it, but it goes the whole width of the top. So we'll put this on first, and then we'll put the sentiment over the top. We could even put the sentiment on dimensionals, couldn't we? This one is not. I don't know. Gosh, why did I not put that on dimensionals, eh? And at one point I thought I hadn't put any gems on that card, but I did. We have the lovely these purple gems. They too are carrying over. So we will have lots of Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape paper and all the things. Okay, let's put some dimensionals on here. Just cut some of these again. I don't need to cut them necessarily, except that I don't really need two, but I kind of want more than one. I want to cover the corners, so I'll just do it that way. Half on each edge. Oh. So if you have not heard, there is a virtual scrapbooking retreat coming from Stampin' Up. It's not until July, and we don't have all the information about it yet. There'll be more information out in May, so a little while yet, but it is it's 3 full days, 12 double page layouts. So it is I believe it's $340. So I want to mention that now, so that if that might be something that you think you're interested in, you can start to put that into your budget, because it's not, it's not just, the cost of a class or something. It's a little bit more. This is something that, close to my heart did all the time, and everyone from close to my heart, all the makers that I have spoken to about it said they are awesome and they are absolutely going to go to this Stampin' Up! One. It was designed primarily by the close to my heart maker, well, staff, I guess, that came over to Stampin' Up! From close to my heart. So I'm sure it will be awesome. But before then, we have lots of other exciting things. Whole new catalog coming. So there we go. There's your card. Quick and easy, but kind of fun. It obviously over time it will it will settle down. This one has, you can see it's nice and flat, but I made that one a while ago, so we'll just give this all another squish. See if we get it to flatten a little bit more. And then we just, we tuck it under the, at that. Hey, I have another one to share with you. This one I'm going to use some very new pattern paper. It's called Botanical Textures, and it is a new online exclusive product. For anyone that doesn't know what online exclusives are, it just means that you find it in the online store. You won't find it in a printed catalog, but it's not exclusive to anyone in particular. Anybody that likes this can get it. But this is a gorgeous pack of black and white, mostly botanical patterns, but the backs are, sort of marbled and muted and that sort of thing. Oh, there's some stripes and stuff. So anyway, this is quite new. I just got this. This is actually the first card I've made with it, I think. I didn't just open the package, but I had opened it to look at. I do believe, I think it's the first time I've actually used it. So I am going to put it together. I could have done black and white, but I thought I would add in Lost Lagoon. So standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. A burnish. And then I have my 5.5 by 3 1/4 piece, scored at 3/4. That a burnish as well. Okay, and while I'm here, we will just stick him down, shall we? So we get it on the right side. And I am just going to try and center that. Oh. Go. Okay. Then we have, so I have selected this piece. So this is sort of the back of a pattern piece, but I wanted something, I'll say muted. Is that the right word? I'm not sure that's muted, but sort of just a marbled or wash, not a bunch of busy pattern, I guess is what I'm trying to get to in a weird and awkward sort of way. Let's put that on the front here. Go. And then I have my 5 1/4. This was 5 1/4 by 4 again. And This basic white is 5¼ by 4. And this piece of pattern paper is 4 by 3/4. Just put this one edge. Oh, then we have the the decision top or bottom. I do like it on the top. It's kind of neat. Let's be shall we be wild and crazy and put this on the top this time? I'm thinking that this would make a good masculine birthday card because it's you know it's not flowers, I guess and it's not lots of pinks and purples and things that make us think of something more feminine in nature. Not that guys can't like those colors as well. However, if we're thinking about a card for many men, not all men, but many men, we are not thinking pinks and purples and things like that. So, and this is not flowers, it's just leaves. So there we go. So this one I decided to do an extra background piece just to get a little more of the Lost Lagoon. So this is going to have an extra strip across it. And just to be a little bit different because, I didn't want to do it all exactly the same. Oh goodness, we have stamps sticking to each other and not to the case here. So this is the Simply Said stamp set. If you do not own Simply Said and you would like to own Simply Said because it is an awesome stamp set, it's got Let's Celebrate, Thinking of You, Happy Birthday, Thanks, Birthday Wishes, Just a Note, Hello, Miss You, Thank You, and Yay. Like it covers everything, right? It's got, well, it doesn't cover everything, but it's got lots of very generic sentiments. So it is a great stamp set. But one of the people on my team, relatively new team member, and so she's not quite sure what she did, but she ended up with an extra. Many of us have been there. We press buttons, we don't see it being added, and we add it again, or sometimes you don't remember that you ordered it, you ordered it again. She ended up with 2 on the same order. She's not sure how she got the quantity of 2 in there, but however she did it, she did not notice. So there is one of those available. So if you are interested in this stamp set, I can hook you up. Let me know, because it is it's a great stamp set. It covers lots and lots of standard messages. Okay, I think we are looking for Lost Lagoon, or should we do black? Maybe black, eh? Just for that pop. The pop of black on the white bordered by the Lost Lagoon. It could be either way, but I think I like this idea. Hey. You don't have a Memento black ink pad. You should get one, but not right now. They are out of stock right now, but they will be back, hopefully in another week or so. It's a beautiful black ink, nice and crisp, and just lovely. Okay, so even though it is nice and crisp and lovely, it doesn't guarantee that you will stamp straight. So let's try that once again, shall we? That's better. And that is why we have two-sided cardstock. Speaking of cardstock, it is going up in the new catalog, so now is the time to make sure you have all of the colors that you love and that you use on a regular basis. Just stock up on those a little bit. And you can do that over at my store online. And if you need help with that, I'd be happy to assist. Just let me know. Let me know. I can hook you up with some cardstock too. There we go. Hey. Ooh, yeah. I'm liking it. I think I'm going to put this on dimensionals again as well. Oops, here they are. Not sure if anybody has made any comments of late. They're not showing on my screen, and I've had this before where I get these comments at the beginning and then nothing. So if you have been commenting and I've not responded, it's because I haven't seen it. And not sure. Yeah. I don't know, it seems to be connected. It seems to be okay. It looks like everything is fine, but things are not, they're not rolling through here. So so you possibly can see more than I can see on your ends. Straight. Go, and then I think I'm after some black or some gray, or could do silver. So we have gray here. Not sure about those though. They're not quite what I had in mind. See, I would like something that's matte. Not what I have in that department, but just take a quick scan through some of these things, see what other options I might have in here. And white. I think those are the choices. I don't really have anything in Lost Lagoon, do I? These. That's not really what I'm after though. Okay, so what do we think? Maybe just some silver, maybe some gray. No, I like this shape better, I think, for a masculine card. The pearls just don't seem quite right. So we're gonna go with shiny silver, but just do them all along the bottom there. Okay. It's not quite where I wanted it now. I was misbehaving. There we go. Oh, there. And there we have it. So there's our sample, there's our first card, and there's our more masculine card. What do you think? I hope you like them. Let me just come back up here. There we go. I am back. So those are the cards for tonight. It is a fancy fold, but it's relatively easy to put together. So I hope you like it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. And if you do make one of these cards, love to have you share it. As I say, post it in the comments and inspire us all with your creativity and show us what you have in your stash. Thanks again. Have an awesome weekend. Let's all have a little word with Mother Nature and ask her to send spring our way really soon. Um, although I don't really need it in the next few days at a synchro meet, so I will be inside in a pool all weekend. So be down in Markham for anyone down that way. I will wave to you as I drive past your house, Nance. Take care, everyone. I hope to craft with you again really soon. Bye for now.